before I dance, tryna fuck you, baby. Hopefully we don't have no babies.
I don't even wanna go home.
Hopefully I don't be where you are.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing part 2 to the Q&A. So just like the last video, I have 23 questions. Well, at least I think it's 23. Don't count because I could be wrong, but whatever. First question is, what are the top 3 things someone should know about you? I'm adventurous. I love to go on trips, doesn't matter where. I will fly across the United States, which I have done a couple times. I do plan on going international, hopefully next year. Traveling, I hope I can maybe somehow make a career out of traveling, maybe start a travel vlog. I don't know, something. I'm very adventurous. Another thing is I have some insecurities. I'm not going to explain that on here today. I am very insecure about some things, but I don't show it as much. The next thing would be I don't have a lot of friends. I'm always looking to find new friends. I don't know why it's so hard for me to find friends. Maybe I'm just boring. I don't smoke, I don't drink. Some things I like to do, I'll go to Starbucks with like my tablet or like a laptop, and I'll have a coffee with a friend and we'll talk business, we'll talk future. I like to go shopping. I like to travel, like I said before. I'm the type to actually stay home and Netflix and chill. Like, I know people think of something else when they hear Netflix and chill, but no, I will literally sit there and watch a whole series. I will watch multiple TV shows in one day. I don't have friends, so if you're looking for friends, comment below and, you know, we can start a little friendship as long as you're not weird. What are your hobbies? My hobbies would include, what are my hobbies? I like to go thrifting. I'll go to Goodwill and I will buy like furniture, old furniture, and I will DIY it, do some different stuff, you know, make it look better, make it look more modern. I like to go on walks, usually to clear my head, think of new ideas, think of things to do. Another thing is I will watch videos on hair, like wig making, makeup tutorials, all that beauty stuff. YouTube is like life. I'm always watching videos on YouTube. What are 3 things that are important to you? Well, the first thing is God. Next thing would be my mom. Anything that has to do with my mom, honestly, like, I don't play when it comes to my mom. Success. I'm always looking for ways to build my way up to get closer to being successful. Like, I'm always doing something that has to do with my future. What are 3 things that are on your bucket list? 3 things on my bucket list. Well, one of them would be I would love to go skydiving, but not just skydiving. I want to go skydiving while listening to classical music, and I will insert exactly what I'm talking about right here. Another thing would be I would love to visit Italy. Italy has always been my dream. I shouldn't say dream because I already mentioned what my dream would be in the past video. I've always wanted to explore Italy or anywhere in that area. Also Jamaica. I also want to visit the 7 wonders of the world. I know you don't hear that often because people don't talk about it much, but I would love to visit all 7 wonders of the world. What made you start your channel, and where do you see yourself within the next 3 or 5 years? I started my YouTube channel because I'm always watching YouTube, and what would be better than to make your own channel and, you know, have people looking up to you and know your name, you know, and inspiring other people instead of wasting 8 to 12 hours, which I do, watching other people when I could be making my own content. And I see myself hopefully in 3 years with at least 100,000 subscribers. I shouldn't jinx myself. I don't want to jinx myself. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, but yeah, hopefully I have almost, I'm gonna say almost 100,000 subscribers on YouTube within the next 3 to 5 years. I'm really not sure how long it would take. I guess it depends on what type of content you upload and your personality, on how fast your subscribers subscribe to your channel. What's the hardest part about love in a relationship? The hardest part about, I guess, what's the hardest part about being in a relationship? I guess. Is that what that means? I don't know. I would say the hardest part about being in a relationship and loving someone is being able to trust. I mean, it's probably not the same for everybody, but if you've been in a hard relationship before and a toxic relationship before, it's gonna take some time to be able to 100% trust the next person that you're with. I've had a couple situations of my own. What's the easiest part about being in a relationship? I would say the easiest part would be, dang, I really didn't think about this stuff. I would say that the easiest part about being in a relationship is falling in love. I know a lot of people fall in love very quickly. Me, myself, I used to be like that, but now I'm not. I don't fall in love as fast as I used to. But yeah, I would say the easiest part is falling in love. Somebody can do one little thing and they can just sweep you off your feet, and that right there, you have to be careful, because after you fall in love, they'll start showing those red flags, and that's where everything starts going downhill. You might ignore the first red flag, and then a couple months down the line, they show another red flag, and then another red flag, and it's harder for you to get out. I don't know how I got that far into that topic. I'm sorry. Next question. Who are your inspirations? Basically any beauty guru on YouTube. Anybody successful, honestly. I look up to everybody that's successful. I don't have a specific person that inspires me. What is your least favorite part about doing hair? My least favorite part about doing hair is having a rude client. I had a rude client before, and it was not fun. I don't really, like, being new in the hair industry, I don't really know how to handle rude people. Like, I'm not the type to just, like, wow out on people and clap back. I will simply walk away from the situation, or I will speak to you kindly, which is the right thing to do, is speak kindly to people, or go get the manager. Unless you're your own manager, then, do as you please. But I don't handle rudeness very well. I did have a situation where I was in school and I had a client and I was doing somebody's son. They wanted a buzz cut. He was probably like 4 or 5 years old. He wanted a buzz cut. If you know anything about haircuts, he wanted it was like a 1, 2, and then a 3. I was new. He was my first client, and he was there with his dad. And his dad came over and basically said to the son,
"Hey, buddy, you're gonna be here till she graduates."
And I'm like, excuse me? I didn't say that to him, but in my mind, I'm like, well, that was rude. I know what you mean when you say that. Like, if I'm taking long, say that I'm taking long. Don't sit there and say anything to your son about it. Like, come on. Like, these people have to remember that they're in a school. They came to a school to get a service done. So you're getting services done by students. First of all, we're nervous. It doesn't matter how many clients you have. We're gonna be nervous, because especially if it's a service that you haven't done yet. You can't expect to come to a school and get top service. Like, you're probably paying like $5 for the haircut, first of all. Yeah, I don't understand. It's an everyday thing. I don't know. Next question. What is your favorite part about doing hair? I would say making friendships with people. Oh, I don't know if you guys ever watched the movie Barbershop. It might be actually a bad example. I'm sorry. If you've ever went into a salon and you have like your favorite stylist that you always go to, and you guys have like this friendship, you guys are always talking, you can go to her about anything, or him, you can go to him about anything, speak about your problems at home, anything that's going on in life. You know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I hope you know what I'm saying. What is the most craziest thing you've ever done in your life? I don't think I've ever done anything really crazy in my life, honestly. I mean, the craziest thing I've probably ever done was sneak out. Mom, I hope you're not watching this video, please. I didn't go far, I only went next door to our neighbor's house, but I still snuck out. At what age did you get your first life-changing experience? I don't know what you mean by a life-changing experience. I've never had a life-changing, well, I probably did, but all I can say is like my life-changing experience would be the day that I graduated high school, because there I became grown. I am responsible for anything and everything that goes on in my life. The day that I moved out of my mom's house is a life-changing experience. I've been through ups and downs and all around. So yeah, I would say when I graduated / moved out of my parents' house. What are some do's and don'ts for makeup? One thing I see a lot when I'm watching, well, not when I'm watching, but when I see people post photos, they will do the whole boxy look with their eyebrows. I can't really judge them because I used to do that when I first started doing makeup. If I can find a picture, I'll post it. It's horrible. Please don't judge me. Please stop doing the box eyebrows. That's not cute. Hey, round them babies out, because it's 2019, we're not boxing. Come on, SpongeBob, like seriously. How long have you been into makeup? I've gotten into makeup maybe like my sophomore year of high school. I wasn't as into it as I am now. I was just learning. Like I said, I did the box look with my eyebrows in my sophomore year. After high school, when I graduated, I took a little break from makeup. What are some natural hair curling products that you use in your hair? One thing that I use in my hair, African raw shea butter. I love how moisturized my hair feels after I use that stuff, you guys. Like, if you're lacking moisture in your hair, I would say definitely go pick up the African raw shea butter. For my washing goals, after I'm done washing my hair and I'm still in the shower, my hair is soaking wet, I will take the wet line gel, the green lid one, and I will run a bunch of that in through my hair. And you guys, when I tell you my hair clumps, if you've never used the wet line gel, please go get that, because if you have stringy curls and you want them babies to clump, I'm telling you, wet line is gonna be your best friend. What is your facial routine? I don't really have a facial routine. All I really do is take a makeup wipe every day, maybe like a couple hours a day. I'll pick one out of the bag and I'll go over my face, and I usually just wipe the dirt and oil that, you know, appears on my face throughout the day. I don't really have a daily facial care routine. Maybe once or twice a week I'll go in and use like a charcoal mask, or like one of those, I don't know what the brand is. It's like that, it's that really light mint green mask that hardens up. If I find that, I will post a picture of that too. I'm sorry guys, I'm so unorganized. I don't know what the brands are. I should have had them here with me, but I'll post a picture of it. What do you use in your hair to maintain the curls and keep it moisturized? I use the wet line gel to hold my curls in place, African raw shea butter to keep it moisturized. I also keep a Aussie Moist leave-in spray with me, and I'll spritz my hair throughout the day to make sure that it maintains its moisture. My hair gets very, very dry, especially throughout the night, so I'll go in with a satin hair scarf or satin bonnet. You can also purchase a satin pillowcase. I would say get the satin bonnet, and I'd probably say get all of them, honestly. Don't sleep on cotton pillows if you're trying to maintain moisture in your curly hair, because cotton is just gonna suck up that moisture. And you're just gonna wake up in the morning with dry ass hair. What does your favorite makeup look consist of? More on the natural side, I do not like dramatic makeup. Like, my favorite brand would have to be Fenty, only because she comes out with stuff more like for people who go for natural looks. I usually go for like a brown eye or like just a nude eye. I don't really like popping colors on my face. I don't know why. Maybe I see girls that are my skin tone with like bright colors, and it's cute and all. I just have to get more into, you know, putting colors together and all that type of stuff. What are your go-to palettes? Anything Morphe. I love all of Morphe's palettes. Anything you could think of. The glitters, the mattes, all of that. There's this royal blue color that they have. I don't remember what palette it was in, but I know I want to get that one. Also, I haven't tried Fenty's palettes yet. I want to go purchase some, but I'm not really sure yet because they look, I know they have something to do with like that galaxy stuff, and like I said, I'm not too big on like the bright colors and all, but I'm willing to give it a try only because it's Rihanna, and you know, Rihanna is mom, point blank, period. What do you use in the summer to maintain a beat face? I would say one thing I use in the summer would be a really good face powder. I also keep a DIY facial spray that I made with me to spritz my face throughout the day. I also keep a beauty blender, so because I do crease a lot under my eyes, which I hate, which I'm pretty sure everybody, well not everyone, but a lot of people crease under their eye. It's gonna happen. Just carry a beauty blender, some spray, some powder. I also get very oily. I don't know if you can see now, but I don't know, from what I can see, I look very oily. To maintain the heat, just spray powder. That's all for me. I don't know what works best for anybody else, but if you have any advice, leave some down in the comments so that I can try some of that stuff out too. Where would you see yourself in 5, 10, or 20 years? In 5 years, I would say, how old will I be? Well, I'm gonna say by the time I'm 30, I want to own my own home. Even maybe a year or two before that, let's say the 5 years, I want to own my own home. I don't want to rent from anybody. Of course, I do not want to work for anybody. I'm going to be an entrepreneur. 10 years, I'm hoping to have at least one child within 10 years. 20 years, damn, 20 years. I'll be 43. I'll be financially free within 20 years. I'll have multiple cars. I have a husband, I have a home, kids, and just life will just be perfect, you know? Like, you know, I'm the type to manifest everything. Like, I speak everything positive into existence and just pray for the best. 20 years from now, I'm gonna be very successful. I'm gonna have everything I want, everything I deserve, and more. Okay, you guys, that's the end of this video. I'm pretty sure that was not 23 questions. Don't go back and count, please, because you're just gonna make me look like an idiot. I hope you enjoyed this Get to Know Me Part 2, and stay tuned for Part 3. Make sure you leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, share, and yeah, thank you. Bye.
I just wanna ball, get these racks up, all this money coming in.